Oops. Alright. Hey guys, I just wanted to give you an update here showing you the facial animations and the computer AI being fixed and all the different changes that I have made the last couple days here. I'm working hard. I'm going to try to run through this quick because the YouTube only allows me 10 minutes to make a video here. Okay, I'm going to show you real quick here that, on the iPad we can change the names. We can change the player number. We can scroll the lists. We can change to computer or human. I'm going to rename one of these computer. Don't really matter right now. It doesn't show the name anywhere else right now, but we can later in our prompts. I'm going to leave it that way. Alright. I'm going to go back and forth from having the 4 6s on here so that we can get some players out on the board. Just going to work really quick and kind of just to get populated here. Now the computer is taking its turn. Please ignore the fact that it's going to move this guy too much because it only happens when the 4 6s is on. You see how it just moved him again? Well, when it changes to the blue character, you'll see that sometimes it'll continue to move the last person's character, but that's only when the 4 6s is on. It's because it breaks the game logic to have that on. And in any case, any errors or anomalies you see from that, just ignore for right now. Because it's just because of the 4 6s. I'll go back over what this is doing in a second here after I get the board populated a little bit. That's fine. We'll turn off the 4 6s now. Yep. Move one of my guys 3 spaces here, and then I'll move my guy out. Since I can't quad block a spot. You see the facial animations there are running. That's the jump animation. So I get to move one more guy out here. Now when you got 2 guys on top of each other, we may need to turn off all but one of the player pieces images so that we don't have 2 faces, one animating while the other one's still, because it all depends on how they land on each other. It depends on what's visible. So okay, and also right now the computer AI is not programmed to know how to handle challenges. It could not move this guy past this guy because he's blocked. And it just doesn't know how to handle the challenges yet, so ignore that. That we've got to get resolved. Plus we need to be able to work out some better AI about when a computer piece gets close to its goal. We need to make some better decision making about what we're going to do, what piece we're going to move. When it's trying to move a piece 2 spaces to the goal, but it's got it doesn't have a 2 in the dice values. For right now, it's just repeatedly trying to move him there. We've got to make it see that ain't gonna work. Try a different piece. But the problems that we were having with AI prior to this had to do with, well, much more basic level of the logic, and that is resolved. I'm very happy about that. Okay. So I get to move my pieces here. Green and red are me, so I have to move those guys myself. But you see, I'm done with my dice, so it's going to play automatically since the next guy was a computer. Now I'm going to have to fix this real quick about my green spot blocking. I need to get him to stop blocking so that you can see better what the computer would do outside of a blocking situation. There we go. Okay, the computer should go next. Player 3 yellow. So it should move that guy. And there, it's got its second piece. Took one of my pieces. And I've got to make the camera stick on that guy a little bit longer before it moves the next turn. Like I said, we've gotten through the main problems on this. I just need to time out some of the camera movements, and we've got to get that AI that we were talking about finished, about challenges and selecting a different piece if it really can't move the piece that it's trying to, effectively. Which isn't a big deal. I'm not worried about that. I hope you guys like those facial animations. I think they're really cool. The computer would have taken its turn automatically, but I hit the button quicker, and the computer just said, okay, I'll go. Usually you'd see a happy expression on there while he's going home, but for the computer players, it's not showing it right now. That's going to be a quick, easy fix. If I were to be playing and I took over a computer player, if I were to have won, you would have seen the happy animation. I know it works on that. Let's see if I can get that before our 10 minutes here is up. I'm at 6.5 minutes now. Where are we? So he had already gotten a guy out, so he moved his next guy out onto the board. Right now the computer AI is only attempting to move one of each color's piece around the board before it tries to work out another guy. Since it had a guy home, it started on the next guy. We will do better on that here soon, but there we go. We should be able to see this guy's animation. And there we go. Alright, excellent. Plus, I've noticed that there is another problem with one of the dies not disappearing when you make a winning play. That's going to be a simple fix. I just keep forgetting to get that when I notice it. We got about 2 minutes left on our YouTube video here, so I'm going to see what I can finish up of this game beforehand. As you can see, unless it runs into one of those block tile situations, the computer does go on with what it's supposed to do. Hadn't tackled that tonight. Been up for 11 hours working on this, so I figured I'd get to that next time around. Just happy to be over the problems that we were having. Oh my god. Alright, so the computer is not going to really know how to handle that too well right now, but we will get that resolved next time through. Alright guys, I got to shut down the video here in about 15 seconds. You see the computer's making its turns as long as it's not running into those situations. The game should be much more fun to play now that the computer AI is working. For the most part, we just got those little problems to take care of. But in any case, I hope you like the facial animations. I'm going to shut this video off now because I got 5 seconds left. Hope you like it.